and welcome to Emma's ESL English. Today we're looking at some vocabulary that seems like it might be related to being full. This came about because of an idiom in a book, bursting at the seams. So what I decided to do is split this into two things. So today we're looking at the idioms related to feeling full, but we use them for something unrelated to food. And then tomorrow, I'm going to look at idioms totally related to food and alcohol. Teaser. So let's start with bursting at the seams. The seams are the bits on your clothes where the two pieces are sewn together. So your front and back are sewn together. That line down the side is the seams. So if you are bursting at the seams, it means that your clothes are too small for you and the seams are going to break. Harry Potter, Mr Dursley, remember the really big uncle? His clothes are always bursting at the seams. So, bursting at the seams, we can use this to describe feeling full after a meal. We can say, do you want anything else to eat? Oh no, I'm bursting at the seams, meaning I'm way too full to eat anything. But the idioms I'm going to talk about tomorrow kind of are way better for this. It's more likely that we use bursting at the seams to refer to a place or something else that's full. So we might talk about, oh my goodness, the coffee shop's bursting at the seams, meaning there's way too many people in there. We don't want to go in there, especially in COVID times. Another one very similar, full to overflowing. This one we can use this for food. Somebody asks you want some more ice cream? You say, I couldn't. Yeah, I'm full to overflowing. So again, we can use this for the cafe. The cafe's full to overflowing. We better not go in there. We could use it for, my brain is full to overflowing. So if you've been studying all day and you've filled your brain with information, you could say, my brain is full to overflowing. Another one that works for that, if you've been studying all day and someone says, oh, come on, let's go and do something else, you can say, no, my brain will explode. Of course, it doesn't mean actually explode. Maybe you've been memorizing English vocabulary all day. Now you're done. You've had enough. So your brain will explode if you try and do anything else. The next ones are less food related. I'm up to my neck in it. So if we're really, really busy, that's what the next few things are about. You're really, really busy. And you've got so much you need to do. You're feeling very overwhelmed, then you could say, I'm up to my neck in it. This also works if you're in trouble. You can be up to your neck in debt. Very similar, you're in over your head. So if we go with that idea of water, we're up to our neck in it. If you're up to your neck in water, that's already a dangerous situation, right? If you can't swim, that's a really big problem. If you're in over your head with water, now you're drowning. Oh dear. Okay, so that's the idea. And actually we have I'm drowning in it also works. So I'm in over my head means I've got a lot of trouble or I'm way too busy. I'm overwhelmed with stuff to do. So if somebody says, can you just do that one more thing for me before you go? You can say, I am in over my head. There is not a chance I could fit that in. Or I'm already up to my neck in work. There's no way I can fit that in. Or I'm drowning in work. There's no way I can fit that in. All of those work. We also have, I've got too much on my plate, which is exactly the same thing. I've got too much on my plate is almost always used for business or lifestyle situations when we're too busy to take on any more. Honey, can you pick up the kids this morning? I am sorry, darling. I have too much on my plate already. Two more. We have a lot of ways to say you're crazy in English. This is one of the ways. Usually when we're talking about craziness, it's usually something that should have a bunch of stuff and one of the pieces is missing. This is a very common way of us talking about craziness in English. There's something missing out of a whole. In this case, a few sandwiches short of a picnic. This is not very nice. It's not nice to call people crazy. Try your very best not to call people crazy, but in English it's very, very common to say people are crazy, whether we mean actually mentally unwell or whether we mean just kind of euphemistically they look a little weird or nuts or something. It's very common. So we do have quite a lot of idioms for this. Last one, don't burst my bubble. I'm having a great time. Everything's perfect. I'm having a really lovely day. And then somebody says, is that your car being towed by that truck? Don't burst my bubble. It's not happening. That's not happening to me today. I'm having a good day. You know, I think I did really well on that test. I think I am going to pass that test with flying colors. That means you're going to pass really well. High grade. Idiom, flying colors. And then your friend says, but did you see question 6? Oh my goodness, that was so hard. And you think, question 6? That was easy, wasn't it? And your friend starts going into detail about question 6, and you say, no, don't burst my bubble. I'm happy right now. I don't want to think about it. Okay, don't burst my bubble. I want to stay happy. Okay, that's it for today. If you have any questions, please send your questions to me at emmaseSlenglish@gmail.com or head over to the blog to see more of these words written down. That is at www.emmaseSlenglish.com. Okay, great. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to your questions. Please share this with your friends. See you next time. Bye.